Hey, I am here today to do a quick review of the BOLDIFY, Powder, the BOLDIFY Hairline Powder. I have it in the color black, and this is not my first time using this product, but this is a new one, so I am opening it with y'all. Comes in a small box like this. Okay, and then when you open it up, you get this in there. I guess it's a hair color thing so that you're able to match your hair to find, you know, which shade. So just so you know, there are different hair shades, very many of them actually. I have black, but there are everything from black all the way to super light, like platinum blonde. A booklet that has a little bit of information. And then what we're waiting for is what's on the inside, which is this. What's cool about this is it's really small and can fit in your pocket or in a bag. And what this is on the bottom, it has the little powder applicator. And up top, there's a mirror. I've never found much help for this because usually I have to use a larger mirror in order to see. But anyways, the product looks like this. It's a matte black, and I literally go in. Oh, okay. So let me show you. Um, I've always had extremely thick hair my entire life, but within the last couple of years, I've experienced thinning. So up here, it's just thin, and then I even have a bald spot where it's been balding back in here. Genetics has just been taking its toll on me. So I started using this product maybe a year ago or so, and I just really like it because just from a little bit of application, you can see you just gently brush it or swab it in there, and it starts to fill in those spaces so you can get your confidence back and you don't have to feel weird or strange when you're going out in public and you have thin spots. You're able to fill those in, and again with the color that matches your hair appropriately. And you can go as light or as thick as you want. I think the thicker that you go, it starts to look more artificial, and so you do want to make sure that you are um, trying to be light as you distribute it, just so that you can distribute it as evenly as possible and not have huge clumps. But you see, in just a matter of seconds on here with y'all, it's filling in, and where before it looked super thin, now my hair is looking full again, and it's not looking like where you can see my scalp and stuff. And I would continue to work this in different places. Now where you have bald areas, unfortunately, it's not going to be able to magically make it look like you have hair. But the good thing is that at least for me, it does blend your scalp in better with your hair. So that way, you know, if someone is saying that part of your hair or your head, it's not so noticeable. You know, when my scalp is showing through my bald spot, you can see it from a mile away. And I'm on stage regularly, and so I get really insecure about if people are sitting up in the balcony and they can see that bald spot from up in the balcony. But when I use this product, I'm able to fill in those spots, and then I don't have to worry about it looking patchy or me having a big chunk of scalp sticking through. All right, so just cleanliness, just to be honest with you, it is a powder. It is going to get on your fingers, so you do need to wash your hands afterwards, but it comes off easily, okay? But just keep that in mind that it is a powder that's sitting on your hair, and so if you go out in the rain or something, it will start to come off. But the good thing is that if you're just indoors or sitting around, you're not going to have an issue. It blends in well. It's not just coming off. You're not going to want to rub your hands all through your hair and stuff because it can transfer. But if it's just sitting there and you're going about your business, you're good to go and the product is going to stay there. I have had mine on in the past for several days before washing, and over days, because of just natural hair oils and stuff, it does start to fade a little bit and become a little less dark and full after a few days, but it's still there. So definitely wonderful application for day one. And if you want it to last for a couple of days, you can, and you can always go back and reapply. And like I said, it's very compact, so you can fit it in a pocket. You can take it in a bag, you can travel with it, and it just makes things very simple to fill in those spots in a short amount of time. So if you've been dealing with thinning or balding and you're wondering a solution to give you that confidence back, I would definitely suggest and recommend that you check out BOLDIFY and their hairline powder, because it has saved me a lot of stress and anxiety about things like that as we age, and it's just a natural process for some of us, but we can mitigate some of those issues along the way. Hope this has been helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye.